Welcome to my channel. Good day everyone, I welcome you back to this channel. What I have today is how I achieved this baby shoe. In this video I'm going to take you through step by step how this project is being achieved. It's very easy. All you need to do is to watch this video to the end, and at the end you'll discover that it's something you can make yourself. I really want to appreciate you my subscriber out there, for always being there. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you once again. And if this is your first time you watch my video, I welcome you to this channel. Here is a channel where you can learn a lot. You can learn how to cut and sew, and at the same time how to crochet different kinds of ways. All you need to do is to click on the subscribe button below, and you click on the notification bell so that you can have access to my video. Thank you very much. So I'm going to take you through how I actually arrive at this. So I'm going to start from, you can see the sew. You can see the uniqueness in this sew. You will discover that obviously that this one is the front part of the foot of a foot, and this one is the heel side. So in this video, just relax. I'm going to take you through and you will really enjoy this video. Thank you very much. So we can start. Now for this project, I'll be making use of 3.5 mm. Can you see? Now I will be making between 0 to 3 months. So right now I'm going to start with, I'm going to make a slip knot first. And you see, this is another method of making a slip knot. Then I insert my hook and I bring this in, so I fasten that. So right now I'm going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So here is my 15 chains. So the next thing I will be doing right now, I will be inserting this hook in the third loop. Here is 1, 2, 3. So I'll be inserting in the third loop with single crochet. Can you see? So I insert again the second time with single crochet. So it means I have 2 single crochet in this very loop. So right now I'm going to proceed into the next loop. So in the next 5 loops I will be making single crochet. So let's go. The next single crochet, 1, next single crochet, 2, next single crochet, 3, next 4, next, and 5. So I've completed the 5 single crochet. Now if you look at the sew, the first thing what I'm doing right now is to achieve the sew. The sew comes first. You can see this is the first round. You can see the shape. You will discover that this one is bigger or is wider than this side here. This is to show that this one is towards the heel side of a foot, while this one is the front part. So that is what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to proceed. Now in the sixth loop, you have seen I've yarn over. So in the sixth loop is going to be half double crochet. So I insert in the sixth loop, the next loop right now, half double crochet where I have 3 chains on my hook. Then I bring it out. So I'm left with 6 loops here. So the next 5 loops I will be making double crochet. So let's go. Double crochet, 1, next double crochet, that's 2, next double crochet, 3, next double crochet, 4, next double crochet, 5. So which means on this line I have, apart from the first loop where I have 2 single crochet, so I have 5 single crochet plus 1 half double crochet, that is 6, plus 5 double crochet, that is 6 plus 5, so I have 11 here. So I'm left with 1 loop. This is the last loop here. So in this last loop I'm going to make 6 double crochet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So right now I've completed the side, one side of this round. So I'm moving to the next side to complete this round. So in the next 5 loops here I will be making double crochet. So first one, 1, next double crochet, that's 2, next double crochet, that's 3, next that's 4, next 5. You discover that the 5 double crochet I have here before I went to the last one is what I've just repeated here. So, and you remember that before I have this 5 double crochet, I made half double crochet. So I will be repeating that same half double crochet now, and it's just 1. So next half double crochet. Can you see? So I'm left with 6 loops now. Now in the 5 loops, in the next 5 loops here, I will be making single crochet, exactly what I did here. So I'll be repeating it here also. So let's go. Next single crochet, 1, next 2, next 3, next 4, next 5. Can you see? So I'm left with the last loop where I started from. So in this last loop, remember I made 2 single crochet initially, so I'm going to complete it with another 2, making 4. So it means I'm going to make 2 single crochet in this loop, 1, and 2. So which means I have 6 double crochet here, but at the tail end here I'm having 4 single crochet. That is to show that here will be wider. Of course, according to what I have, here is wider than this hillside. So the last thing I'm going to do is to slip stitch. So I will be slip stitching in the first loop. I slip stitch in the first loop. Can you see? So right now I'm going to proceed. It means I've completed this first round. So right now I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2. Haven't chained 2, so I'm going to insert in this loop right here, with double crochet. So in this single loop I will be making 2 double crochet. As you can see, 2 double crochet. Can you see? 2. Then in the next loop also I will be making 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Can you see? So it means in that 2 loops which I started with, that is that 2 single crochet which I started with, I've increased it by what? By 2. So instead of 2 is now 4, because I have each of the loop I have 2 double crochets, as you can see right here. So right now I'm going to proceed. Now in the next 11 loops here I will be making double crochet. So let's go. 1 next, 2 next, 3 next, 4 next, 5 next, 6 next, 7 next, 8 next, 9 next, 10 next, 11. You remember the 11, that is half single crochet which I have initially, plus 1 half double crochet, making 5 plus 1 6, then plus 5 double crochet, that is 6 plus 5 11, and that is the 11 I've just done here. So right now you remember here I made 6 double crochet in the last loop. So in this last loop right now, in this second round here, you know, I have 6 double crochet. So in each of the loops here, in each of these 6 loops, I will be making 2 double crochet. So at the end of this point, this loop, I should be having 12 double crochet. So let's go. 1, 2. I've completed a loop out of the 6 loops. Next, 1, 2. I've completed the second one. I move to the third one, 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Okay, then the fourth one, 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Then the fifth one, 2 double crochet, 1, 2. Then the sixth one, 2 double crochet, 1, 2. So like I said, I should be having 12 double crochet here. So this is where I started from. I started here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So right now, in the other side here, I will be making double crochet across 11 loops here. So let's go. Double crochet, 1, next, double crochet, 2, next, double crochet, 3, next, double crochet, 4, next, double crochet, 5, next, 6, next, 7, next, 8, next, 9, next, 10, next, 11. Can you see? So right now, in the next loop right now, I'm going to make 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Then the next one also 2 double crochets. 1, 1, 2. Then the last loop here, I will just make 1 double crochet, just 1. So right now I can slip stitch. So I'm going to slip stitch in the first stitch. Can you see? So this is, I've completed the second round. So right now I move to the third round. So I'm going to chain 2 again. 1, 2. So having chained 2, I'm going to insert in the second loop. I'm going to make 2 double crochets in this same loop. Then the next loop, 1 double crochet. That makes it a set of 2 double crochet in one loop, then 1 double crochet in the second loop. Then I proceed into the second set. 2 double crochet in this loop, then 1 double crochet. Can you see? You can see 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet. It means I've completed the 2 single crochet I started initially in the first loop here. So right now I move to the next 9 loops here. I will be making double crochet. So let's go. 1, next, 2, next, 3, next, 4, next, 5, next, 6, next, 7, next, 8, sorry, 8, next, 9, next, 10, then 11. So now what I did here is a set of what I did here is what I shall be repeating in this upper part. So where I have 2 double crochet in a stitch and then 1 double crochet in the second stitch. So I start with 2 double crochet in this first loop, then 1 double crochet in the next loop. I've completed the set, and I'm going to repeat this 6 times because I have 6, if you remember the initial one, 6. So I will be repeating this 6 times. So let's go. 2 double crochet in this second loop, and 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the third loop here, then 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the fourth loop, then 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the fifth loop, and 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet in the sixth loop, then 1 double crochet. So I've completed the 6 sets. So right now in the next 11 loops I will be making double crochet. So let's go. 1, 2, next 3, next 4, next 5, next 6, next 7, next 8, next 9, next 10, next 11. So I proceed into the last one here. I start with 2 double crochets in this loop and 1 double crochet in the next loop. This is one set here. I proceed 2 double crochets in this loop and 1 double crochet. So right now I've completed this. So what I'm going to do is to make a slip stitch. So I'm going to slip stitch in the first loop. Can you see? You can see the uniqueness. It is glaring that this part here is wider than that of the than this place. So right now I've completed the sew. This is now the sew. So I'm going to detach this. Let me cut this off. So the next phase now is to go to the body. So right now I'm going to go to the body. I'm going to insert another color. So I insert another color. So right now I'm going to start from here. So I proceed into the next one. I'm inserting, as you can see, from the back. Then I come like so. Can you see? So can you see? I proceed into the next one. So I proceed next, 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 and in the process of me doing this, I must make sure that it does not twin together. This must not enter this. When this enter this, it won't give me a straight look like this. So this must not enter this, so it has to be separate like this. So this is how I'm going to proceed on this round till I complete it. So, and this is how I'm going to follow it till I finally complete it. Can you see? So this is how it ought to be. So right now I've got to the end. What I'm to do is to make a slip stitch in the first stitch. Is to slip stitch. So right now I chain one. So I'm going to proceed. So I'm going to make in this next round, I will be making half double crochet. So I yarn over my hook, I insert into the first loop with half double crochet. I proceed into the next loop, half double crochet, next, half double crochet, next, next, half double crochet. Can you see? So like I said, this is how I'm going to proceed till I round this up. It's just saying half double crochet flat on this round, as you can see. Half double crochet, sorry. Then in the last loop, half double crochet. You can see. So right now I'm going to slip stitch. Can you see? So in the first stitch, so on the next round. So I chain one first. So in this next round, I'm going to make, in the next 16 loops here, I will be making single crochet. So I start with the first loop, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So like I said, I say it's going to be 16 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I'm counting in 2. That is 2 times 8, that's 16. So on my right hand side too, I'm going to count 16 likewise. So I'm counting in 2, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here I'm going to insert my stitch marker right here. Now as you can see, I've inserted my stitch marker. So I'm going to proceed so I yarn over and I insert. I leave this first one here, I move into the next one, with double crochet this time. Okay, so right now I'm going to proceed. There is one loop here, I move to the next loop, so it's here. I insert in this next loop, sorry, right here, with double crochet into the next loop, double crochet into the next loop, double crochet. It means after this I have 1, 2, 3. So also I will count from the base 1, 2, 3. So I will be inserting in the fourth one here with double crochet. Can you see? So I proceed into the next loop, and the next loop is this double crochet, 1, next, 2, next, double crochet, 3. So I'm going to count. I have 1, 2, 3 here, then at the base, so that I won't make mistake, I count 1, 2, 3. So in the fourth one here is where I'll be inserting my hook, double crochet. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, then at the base 1, 2, 3. So I insert in the fourth loop. So I proceed into the next loop, double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. So I insert in the fourth loop with double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I proceed into the next loop, double crochet, next, double crochet, next, double crochet. So I count 1, 2, 3. So I insert in the fourth loop at the base. So I proceed, double crochet, 1, 2, 3. So right now I count 1, 1, 2, 3. I insert in the fourth. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 strands. So I proceed here with single crochet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I insert in the first stitch then I chain 1. So I proceed again into the first stitch right here, single crochet, 1, 2, 3. I'm making 16 also here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So right now I proceed. You see where I started? I inserted my hook. Can you see? Then I bring it in like this with double crochet. So the next one I'll be making 2 double crochet, skipping the last one. 1, 2. So this last one I'm going to skip it. So I move into this straight with double crochet. So I proceed. Next, double crochet, 1, 2. So this third one I'm going to skip, double crochet. I move into the next one, double crochet, 1 and 2. So I'm going to skip this also, double crochet. So I proceed, 1, 2. So I skip this, double crochet. I proceed, 1, 2. I skip this, the last one. I proceed, double crochet. So I insert here with single crochet across these loops here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then the last loop, 16. So I make a slip stitch in the first loop, then I chain 1. So I proceed. So I start from the first loop with single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I yarn over, double crochet, so I'm left with 2 loops, you can see. So I'll be inserting in the first one, and I skip the next one, double crochet. So this next one I'm going to skip, and I insert right here with double crochet. I proceed into the next, double crochet. Then the second one I'm going to skip, double crochet. Next, double crochet. Then this one I skip, I proceed into the next, double crochet, I skip, I insert here, double crochet. So I skip this, I insert with double crochet. So I proceed, single crochet across this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the last loop. (16). So I make a slip stitch in the first stitch right here. Chain 1. So I proceed again into the next round. So I insert with single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I proceed double crochet. So this last one now I'm going to skip, so I just move into this straight double crochet. I skip this last one. You can see it's only one left. I'm going to skip that one. I move in straight double crochet, and that is how it's going to go. I skip the last loop, so I proceed. With single crochet here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then the last loop, 16. I insert in the last loop with single crochet. So I make a slip stitch in the first stitch, so I'm going to cut this up. So I move to the next stage, or the next phase. So right now I'm going to move to the next phase. So I'm going to count 5. So I will be skipping this 5. So let's count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to skip this 5. I will be inserting my hook in the 6th loop. I insert in the 6th loop right here. So I'm going to continue. So right now I'm going to insert in this same loop with single crochet. That's 1. I proceed. Next, single crochet, 2. You know, here is 16. When I remove 5, I will have 11. So I will be left with 11. Already this is 2. So I proceed into the third one. 2, 3, 4, single crochet, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the last loop here, 11. So I continue like that. So 11 on this side, 11 on this side, making 22. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let me just cut this off. 19, 19, 20, 21, 22. So right now I'm going to chain 1 and I insert in this same loop with single crochet. Sorry, after that 22 I chain 1, so I return. Sorry, so I'm going to insert in this same loop with single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So right here, what I'm going to do next is to chain. I'm going to chain 24. It depends on how long you want the what do I call it now, to be, the what we use for your buckle. So it depends on how long you want it to be, but I think the standard one is 24. So I'm going to chain 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean the band. Yes, the band. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I have 24 here. So right now there is a technique you have to pay attention here. So if you turn this one, you will discover that it ought to go like this, so that at the end, so that it won't give you wrong side. so it won't give you stress. So it has to go like this. So what I'm going to do right now, I will first trace it from the inner. So I will be inserting in the fourth loop. I'll be inserting in the fourth loop. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now I yarn over my hook. So I trace the fourth loop to the back, and here is the back of the fourth loop. So I insert towards the back side with double crochet. So it's the back side, next loop, the back side, so it has to be the back side so that it will give you, so that I won't be stressed up. Double crochet, can you see? So the back side, double crochet, so I didn't pick it well. It has to be the back side, and it has to be 2 strand if you are using 2 strand. You see? So you can see it's giving me the trend down to the back. So that is how I'm going to do it till I get to the back. Okay, so like I said, I will just have to be careful here. It has to be the back side. You can see it's still maintaining the line. Can you see till I get to this place? So this is how I'm going to go on this, then we continue from there. So I proceed. You can see this one is where I will be inserting. It's where I've been inserting rather. And you see, this is one, this one here. There you see. So I can now enter through here. You see. So I proceed like that with double crochet. So please don't miss this technique. Watch it very, very well. So it's a bit technical, but once you follow the line which you are supposed to follow, it won't be stressful. So especially for our beginner out there, that's the reason why I'm just taking my time to make you get it very well, so that you won't have problem in the process of you making yours. So it's double crochet, as you can see on this round. Double crochet, double crochet. So the last loop here, it won't be double crochet, so I'm going to make the last loop half double crochet first, after which I slip stitch. Can you see where I have 3 chains? Half double crochet, then I slip stitch. So right now I can cut this off. So the next thing I will be doing right now is to finish it up, is finishing. So right now I'm going to insert from here. So it's going to be the front part of this. I slip stitch. So like I said, the front part. Here is the front part. Just have to take your time also here. The front part. So I slip stitch. I proceed. The next one, front, I slip stitch. And you see, then front, front, I slip stitch. Can you see? So this is how I'm going to go. The front part here is the front here. The front one here. I hope you can see. So this is how I'm going to go round till I get to the front part of this this. You can see the front part coming to this side. You see, slip stitch the front, the front, and you see. So this is how it's going to go till I complete, or I get to this front. This front, you can make it a slip stitch or two, I mean single crochet, depends. Now as you can see, I've completed this side. Now on getting to the back here, so you can see at this time is not only the front, the front. I'm dealing with the two at a time, but it's still with slip stitch. Now you see the two at a time. You can see. So I proceed like this. Now as you can see, I've completed the round, and you see here is also single crochet, I mean slip stitch. You can make yours single, but I actually made a slip stitch all round. So the next thing I will be doing right now is to work on the sew base. So I insert into the second loop, and you see I make a slip stitch, then I chain one. I proceed into the next, I slip stitch, then I chain one. Next, I slip stitch, sorry. Next, I slip stitch and I chain one. I slip stitch and I chain one, sorry. So this is how I'm going to go till I round it up here. Now as you can see, I've completed the base of the sew. Can you see? That makes the shape to come out very well, as you can see, unlike when I've not done this. Can you see? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to make my ball design, what I have here, the ball design of what I have here. So that's what I will be doing right now. So it depends on the color you want to use, but for me, I will be using white. I will be making use of white color. So let me keep this aside. Now it depends on how big you want it to be. It's of different sizes. It all depends on you anyway. So I'm going to hold my yarn like this. So can you see what I've done? So right now I'm going to insert into this. And I chain one. Sorry. Let me come again. One, two. So right now I'm going to hold this together with this. So I insert like so. So I bring out the first one chain, then the next two. So I'm left with two chains. In this ring, I insert again. You see, I've yarn over my hook. I insert the second time. I bring out the first one chain, then the next two chains. So I have three chains on my hook. Now the third time I insert, I bring out the first one chain. Can you see? Then I bring out the first two chains. So I'm left with four chains. And I told you it depends on what you want anyway, how big you want it to be or small. So I'm inserting the fourth time. So I bring out the first one chain. So I bring out the first two chains. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is okay by me. So I'm going to pull this like so. Then I hold this. So I'm going to bring it out. So I'm going to cut this off. So I can use my hook to bring this out. So you just have to pull it very tight. So this is what I'm going to have. And you see, so I'm going to do another one. I'm going to make another one. So I'm making another one. Like I said, it depends on the color of yarn you want to do. So you see again, then I insert my hook. 1, 2. So right now I'm going to insert like so. Sorry, can you see? I bring out the first one chain. I bring out the first two chains. So I have two chains on my hook. I insert again. I bring out the first one chain, then the next two chains. So I have three. I insert again. I bring out the first one chain, I bring out the first two chains. I have 4. Like I said it depends on what you want. I may decide yours may be just 4, depends. But the more the chains on the hook, so the bigger it becomes. So I insert, I bring out the first one chain, then the next two chains where I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I pull this. Can you see? So I bring everything out. So I cut this off. Then I pull very tight. So this is how it's going to form. It's going to give me ball shape. Can you see? So I can now insert, depending on how many you want it to be in a, and I insert. Okay, then the other side too, I also insert. So right now I can now tie it from the inside. See, then I have 3 on this one. I have 3, one here, one at the center, then the next one here. So that is that on the ball design. Then I can fasten it the second time just to secure it. Then I cut it off. Then I insert my button. Can you see? So considering the second one of this, remember the other time I started from here. Now the other one, so the other one, instead of me starting from here, I'm going to start outward here, the second side, because if I start from here it will give me the same thing like this, and it will be on the same, so it won't balance. So I'm going to start on the other side from the front, from this side. So I go like that with single crochet, then I also come back again with single crochet, after which I make my 24 chains here. At the end I will have my band or belt here. So by the time I have it here, so it's going to stand like this. So this one comes here, the other one goes to the other side, because I start here, I'm going to start here. So that is that. I want to appreciate you for taking your time to watch this video. So by the time I conclude, I will show it to you. So far so good. I've come to the conclusion of this tutorial. Can you see? Can you see how beautiful this shoe is? So you'll discover that it's something easy, something you can make yourself. Please don't hesitate to practice on your own if you are interested. Thank you very, very much. Now, yes, this is where I conclude. I come to the end of this tutorial. Lest I forget, please don't forget to share this video out, to like this video. Please like my video. I will really appreciate it. And if you have any comments, please, you can drop it in the comment section. Thank you very much. Like for those watching my video for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the channel. Just click on the subscribe button and you click on the notification bell so that you can get notified each time I release a new video. Thank you very, very much. So till I come your way again, bye for now.